What is up, J Fusion fans? This is Philip with another vlog. So this video is actually going to be some sort of a reaction video to the Ryusoulger press conference, and I would also like to give some sort of plot summary from what I saw from the official trailer from Ryusoulger. So first of all, an interesting tidbit. So actress Ichika Osaki, who portrays Asuna, aka Ryuso Pink, I learned earlier today that she was actually in Kamen Rider Geo episodes 13 and 14. So she portrayed Mika Makimura, the younger sister of the police officer who turned into the another ghost, which is very nice to note. And it's also amazing that she got a major role very soon after that short appearance. Although it kind of reminds me of Yui Koike, who everyone might know as I'm Du Famille or Go Kai Pink. She actually appeared before in Kamen Rider Double, also as a guest in the final episode. So, another interesting to note about these two actresses is that they, of course, were both in Kamen Rider. Their roles were also very much similar. So, for Yui, for Yui's character first, so she went to the Narumi Detective Agency for help. So she wanted Kamen Rider Double to help her younger brother from a group of kind of a neo-dopant organization called EXE. But in Kamen Rider GO, the character of Ichika came to, although not the GO for help, she went to Kamen Rider Ghost. So, of course, she wanted to, she wanted to get some help to find her older brother. So again, very much similar. So both of their characters went to the Kamen Riders for help to find help for their brothers, and both actresses ended up getting the Pink Ranger role. So again, these parallels are amazing to note. So that's it for the tidbit. Now, moving on to the actual press conference. So we do see the Rangers in action fighting against the foot soldiers of the Druidon clan, or the Druidon Empire, maybe. I think it's clan, yeah. Druidon clan, yeah. And we also see their henshin sequence. So we see their henshin pose, how they transform. Now, there's a little bit of a dance to it, but not as very active as, let's say, Kyoryuger's samba style. So there's one part that they raise their hands in the air, like their left hand, right, in the air, and then like bring them down slowly like this, like more of an R&B style dance, but very subtle. But you will see that there's still some sort of dance. Now, in the press conference, we also see the appearance of Tiramigo, who apparently has the ability to speak like a human. I'm not sure about the other Kishiryu, but definitely he will be shown talking to the Rangers, especially Red, of course, since he's Red's partner. But we see that he is like around the same size as the other Ryusoulgers. So it's kind of like mini Tira, but not so mini. So of course, Tianamigo will be able to grow in size and, of course, fight as the main robot of the Ryusoulgers. However, this also kind of reminds me of Power Rangers Ninja Steel, where Brody's robotic partner becomes his main robot in the show. So instead of a Super Sentai parallel, I see a Power Rangers parallel. So that's actually interesting to think about. Now, a bit of the plot involved. So what we see from the trailer of Ryusoulger, so the first thing I noted was the scene where red, blue, and pink inherit their Ryusoulgen, their swords from unseen mentors. Now, whether these mentors will be shown, we don't know. So, whether they make an appearance again later in the series or they will just appear in the first episode and then no more, we don't know. But yes, in that scene, we only see red, blue, and pink. Now, what I'm assuming right now actually is that green and black will join the team later in a fashion that's similar to Gaiatron, in my opinion. Now, considering that Ryuso Green sees Ryuso Red as a rival, that's very well, very close. And also, looking at the Ryuso Black, he has this seemingly cold exterior. He might act cold again, towards red, blue, or pink. Of course, except Green Ranger because they're brothers, right? Now, I do see a dynamic that would mirror the Go Oners, at least for the first couple of episodes in the show. So we also see the introduction of support characters, the Tatsui family. So we have Mitsuru Fukikoshi, who portrays the archaeologist Naohisa Tatsui. Okay, so yeah, it's difficult to remember his name. The actor and the role name, the actor and the character are both hard to remember. But yes, so again, Mitsuru Fukikoshi portrays Naohisa Tatsui. There we go. So again, he's an archaeologist who is actually studying the Kishiryu and everything about it. So it's through his daughter Ui, who is portrayed by Mana Kinjo. So what we see in the trailer, Ui seems to be out in the wilderness, and then she encounters red, blue, and pink. So this is gonna happen very early in the show. So she finally meets people from the Kishiryu clans. She probably knows this from her father's research, and then she takes them home to them. So, well, that's what I only assume, however, but I do see it going in that direction anyway. So, maybe it's some sort of a spoiler. I don't know, but yeah, that's how I see it going. So, what will happen? At least the interaction between the Ryusoulgers and the Tatsui family. So, they will, of course, provide information. They will provide help because, again, going back to the Ryusoulgers, if looking at their costumes, looking at their outfits, it seems that they have been living far away from the reaches of modern society. So it wouldn't be surprising to see the characters, being clueless at modern technology. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, let's say they have never heard of smartphones or the internet. But again, these are only assumptions, and will be only proven true if it appears in the show. So, like, take this assumption with a grain of salt. But again, it wouldn't be surprising if it's true. So what I see here, from the dynamic between the Ryusoulgers and the Tatsui family. So the Tatsuis will provide them with, shelter and teach them the ways of the modern world, while the Ryusoulgers provide them, all the information that they can about the Kishiryu. So that's going to be interesting, of course. And Naohisa will be probably the mentor, of the Ryusoulgers. Well, not really a commanding role, but some sort of like a father figure, if you will. Of course, considering that he is a father, he is the father of Ui, and considering that they'll have that kind of relationship, kind of like Gaiatron. It kind of reminds me of that. So, a father and son adopt. Well, not really adopt, but they take in, like strange people as guests to their home. Some strange people with strange abilities that allow them to transform into heroes in spandex. So you get the picture. So that's what I see. So of course, looking at the Druidons, we of course have seen the introduction of Tank Joe and Crayon. So two of the major antagonists of the show. Crayon reminds me very much of a Lucky Uro. A rather goofy and young-looking villain. So again, we see some parallels with Kyoryuger here. But Tank Joe, he's become like the generic, well, not really generic, but the typical, strong general type. So of course there have been many strong generals in, Super Sentai, but as for the main boss himself, we don't know his name yet, but we can assume that it is Druidon. So the entire enemy faction is named after him. But yeah, that's for us to see later on in the show. So anyways, I really liked the trailer. I enjoyed watching the press conferences. So I will leave a link posted by Alex, aka Gaiatron, for the press conference. Also, please do check out another character reveal video. So we have that. So the Presscon, my original post for the character and the cast reveal, and also, by the way, please do check out another video regarding Ryusoulger made by our friend Adam at A Plus Opinions. Please do show him some love as well. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and hit that notification bell so you get the latest from JE Fusion. This has been Philip. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time.